What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Merry Christmas to everybody. It's Christmas Eve. I hope everybody is where they need to be. Be safe out there, and I hope you all have a great Christmas. We don't have the Christmas music on right now because we don't want to get copywritten, but it's there. It's there as soon as I finish with this video. This is really special to me because I don't remember the last time we actually had all of my kids together for Christmas, and we have everybody here at the Red Brick House, and my daughter's made some fantastic gingerbread cookies. I'm working on dinner right now. We're going to do a crab boil. But you seeing me stuff my face is not what you came here for. We have some news on Mike McCarthy. This morning I covered Jerry Jones's 105.3 The Fan weekly thing, and he is literally gushing all over Mike McCarthy. He's said everything but we're bringing him back. He said everything but that. He's sitting there talking about how difficult a season it was, and the team's still playing well. You heard him literally talking about it was like a Super Bowl, and I'm going to say how far we have fallen when you say a game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers that's just being the spoiler role is like a Super Bowl. I'm going to say maybe that's some dimension. But be that as it may, it looks like, the more we get closer and closer to the end of the season, that things aren't going to change. If the Cowboys had tanked like people said, oh man, we end up being 3-14 and a top 5 pick, probably we would be changing coaches and things. But Mike McCarthy was asked in his press conference about the contract and if it's a distraction and things like that, if he believes it'll get done. And he said there's a time and a place for everything. And that time and place will come when it's time and in its place. Right now, what are you laughing about?
Oh, that was just some Captain Obvious shit. But, okay. That's all. It's just that time will be in the time and place.
Or it might not be the time and place. It may not happen. Because, see, his contract is up at the end of the season. But the thing, and not just his, Mike Zimmer was also asked about his coaching status and stuff and things. And Mike Zimmer is not a spring chicken. He's 68 years old. And, he basically kind of said, this is a rough season and things, and we'll see where things go. It might be a time where he says, you know what, it's time for me to retire. Now, I'm going to say this, and let me go ahead and put my dance card in now. I'm waiting for a comment from her. Huh? I said, let me put my dance card in now.
I thought you had
I'm going.
really good sound.
No, I said I'm going to put my dance card in, and I was waiting for you to comment.
Oh. You didn't know it.
I never dance.
Oh.
Okay, I was like, I'm going to put my dance card in. I was waiting for her to say, but you don't dance. Okay, anyway.
Wasn't listening.
She can't take the cue. It may end up being that he decides to retire, and I'm going to go on board and saying, when we always think about young guys that done well as coordinators becoming head coaches, I'm going to say that the Cowboys, if Mike Zimmer retires, Al Harris should become the defensive coordinator. When I see what our D-backs have been doing last week, you saw, Jordan Lewis, who a couple of years ago, people were like, we need to get rid of that guy. Jordan Lewis has been playing at elite level. You saw what Diggs did. You see what Deron Bland literally being the difference maker in that game, getting that fumble and stuff. That secondary and that mind, and with Al Harris being there with Dan Quinn and being like a sponge and sucking in all of that knowledge and stuff, and now working with Mike Zimmer, that's a lot of on-the-job training. And I would like to see him, I'd like to see him definitely do that. And I'm trying to think of her name. What is her name? On it. Real pretty ESPN host. And she wasn't even doing the Cowboys game. When the Cowboys won, she tweeted out in all caps, Al Harris. I'm wondering, is there something going on there? What is her name? What is her name?
No.
I can't remember her name. But anyway, there might be something going on there. Might.
Disappointing to refer to her as that pretty girl, though. She's probably really talented.
She is very talented too. Really. Oh God, what is her name? All right, so let's go to the boots there. Okay. Anyway, the defense with Al Harris, he needs to be the next guy. And that's a guy they need to be worried about losing because Dan Quinn already tried to take him. And then there's, of course, Will McClay. And Will McClay, people don't realize his contract's up as well. And so, but you hear Jerry talking about, well, we were having conversations about this, that, and the other. So it doesn't sound like they are cutting ties with anybody. So maybe that's a good thing, that we are going to be able to hit the ground running. Right, Leroy? Yeah, that we're going to be able to hit the ground running, and we'll see where we go there. So that's all I got for right now. Hope you guys have a great Christmas Eve. Make sure you go to bed in time so that way Santa can get there and drop off them presents. He knows who's been naughty, and he knows who's been nice. Eagle fans. Yeah, we'll play you in a few days. I ain't heard from any of my Eagle friends. Not one. Allie, I'm waiting on you. Philadelphia, Logan Motorsport. Yeah, Dan Salio, Philly 500. You're all hanging kind of low right now. Okay, I'm right here. Peace.